Hello.
Hola.
Welcome to the We're Just Saying show, and this is the show where you get to decide on which one looks better today. On my right,
Oh, wow.
on my right
Tough luck.
is Garrett.
Lost.
On my left is Garner.
That's
Hey.
us.
And
That's me.
today's
That's
show is not live.
Start over.
because-
Start over. I don't like.
Yeah, okay. All right, we're starting over. Today we're not live just because we have lives and we
Yeah.
get busyness. So,
Personal business.
Him. I don't have a life.
yeah, only me. But we're going to start the show today. Normally, we would do... Now I'm just fucking up. But we had some tallies from last show.
We sure did.
So people put their tallies in.
They sure did.
They sure did. So now we're going to bring it up. On the screen, it says 0-0 so far. So I
Oh,
think
wow.
most people scored for you, Garrett, which is going to be a little...
Whatever.
I think you... Let me see.
Ooh.
How many did you get? I think you got 5 votes.
Ooh,
Five
that
votes?
sounds about right.
Mhm.
That sounds
One of them
about right.
is kind of tandem because they voted for the pressers, and I don't think they know which one is the pressers.
I'm a presser.
So
I think I should get a point for that.
So you get a point for
I
that.
get a point for that.
And then Garner, you're up on the scoreboard with a little 1.
I got one. I only got one.
is
got
that
one.
is that his one? The pressers?
Yeah,
You know what?
one.
That's okay with me.
I'm surprised
okay.
your girl didn't even vote for you.
Oh my
Fine,
God!
you
Did,
know,
did
that's
Diane
how it
vote
goes.
for me?
I don't know.
She might have.
Wow. She might have.
That's okay.
All votes are anonymous.
Every
but
show-
please-
Every show needs a villain. You
Come
know,
on.
fine. Just don't vote for me.
Yeah.
Mikey, I want to know who voted for who.
Just
Yeah.
because I believe that Cam Newton and those kids are running a scam.
And it
I
turned
think
out.
that's- I think
turned
that's why-
out.
yeah.
I looked it up. Turned out that was a 6-year-old kid that had just lost his father that got one of those footballs.
yeah.
That's a
That
hell of a scam.
Some of them were running
That's
a
a
scam.
hell of
Some
a
of them
really
were
good
running a
scam.
scam.
No, you know what? Because I sent Garner a text with that information. You know what he said? But where's his mother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was in that text. text.
That's what I wanted to know. I mean, okay, so he lost his father, but you know,
But
Who's
where
the mom?
is the mother?
All right.
Somebody
Well,
hold her responsible.
if you guys
Already.
would like to vote today, please go to our Facebook page or email me what your vote is of who looks better today. And
that's the
then we'll move on.
topic. That's the running topic today.
Yeah, why not? Because I mean, he's dressed pretty fancy. I've never seen
He
him
is dressed
like
pretty
that.
fancy.
I'm
Well,
not
I
dressed
didn't-
fancy,
You know, no one told me. I didn't know that it was going to be a
You
a
know,
fashion show.
we filmed this show, so
I just found out, actually. That's why I changed.
he
it.
just-
I didn't
yeah.
know we were filming those earlier
Right.
ones.
all right.
You guys
so,
were always pointing at something over there, and I didn't know what it was.
right. Moving on to don't touch Tony Stark. Moving on to
You totally just outed him.
Yeah, his
My-
secret
yeah.
identity.
Wow, you-
well, I think he already did that.
He already kind of
I
did.
guess
He
it's
kinda
true.
already did. Anyway,
Go for
big news for kids who live in Las Vegas. Been wanting this their whole life. Or at least I did. This is me. We might possibly. It's in the talks. That's the best thing so far. In the talks that we might get the Las Vegas Raiders or the Raiders
The Raiders.
will be
Yeah.
the Las Vegas.
You're getting
Raiders.
ahead of yourself there.
I know.
Wow.
It's just I've been so
Wow.
excited. I'm so
Wow.
excited. What do you guys think?
It'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I'm pretty-
I'm sorry. Go
The
for
only
it.
thing- I'm pretty
Go for
excited about it. I mean, we've always wanted a team here in town, and I think like football would be a good fit for Las Vegas, and especially with there being so few like home games, it would make it instead of having to go to like 50 games like in like a baseball season
And
or 75.
It's the right time of year for our city. You know, it's not. There's very few games that are going to be in 110 degrees. You know, that's why you can't have a baseball team here.
Yeah.
Too many games.
Right. There's talks about they're going to be $1 billion stadium that's going to be built somewhere. I don't know where. Because Vegas is very small.
How would that work for you though? I mean, you're a diehard Niners fan.
Yeah. So
I mean,
I'm torn.
You'd have to become a Raiders fan. I'm sorry, I'd make
Yeah,
you.
no, I would still keep my Niners stuff, but I would drop all my Niners stuff. And
Like,
become-
like I have no favorite football team. I've never had like a strong affiliation.
right.
with
So
any
I
football
chose
team.
when I
Yeah.
was younger.
I've had like players that I follow, but so
Right.
like now, you know, it's all about Amari Cooper or Derek Carr.
Would the Niners still be your number one team? I mean, like you'd like the Raiders, but
No,
Niners
I
would be number one.
I would drop everything for Vegas. You
drop
got
the
to.
drop the Niners just like
You got to.
that.
I can finally root for a team that's my hometown.
Yeah,
But what? But here's the what if. What if the first season the Las Vegas Raiders are terrible, worst team in the league by a
Well,
mile,
see, it wouldn't be-
and that's the year the Niners go back to the Super Bowl and win.
okay.
Yeah.
Then what happens?
well, it'd be easy because
And there's still pretend like
Yeah.
that there's still that rivalry. I don't know why there would be, but pretend that it's still a natural rivalry.
Geez, that's a good question. I mean, that's probably the best teams to root for. Everyone has their like second team and stuff, right?
I guess so.
Or
Yeah.
like the team that doesn't give up. But
so
yeah.
the Niners that drop down, the Niners would be your number two.
Yeah, of course.
Wow. Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
But-
all right.
Wow.
Bold.
But this show is not about me.
Yeah.
This show's about you guys. Talking
Are you
about
the Raider Nation over
Yeah.
here?
Well,
Are you
not
gonna
yet,
Are you
yeah.
gonna dress up and go to the games?
Not yet. I'll
I
dress
guess
up in
to be-
all
to
black.
be
You
like-
you gonna do like the
Do we
face
have to
paint?
get like angrier? Like, do I have to be an angrier person to be
No,
a Raiders
I
fan? Like, or do I just have to be like more intense?
Everyone,
and dress up?
everyone I've told about it, and they're like, "Oh, the Raiders." But really, not to knock
don't care.
Oakland, but I am kind of knocking Oakland. It's just
Oh man.
they made it kind of that Raider.
Wow.
Raider
Wow.
Nation.
Wow. Shots
Wow.
fired. Those
All
are
right,
your
so the
peeps.
show is not about
Those are
me.
your
Wait,
peeps.
wait,
Not about
put
me.
yourself out there on an island, Mikey.
He's
There you
already
go.
taking shots
know-
at Raider Nation. He already wants to change it.
Yeah, the Oakland Raiders. Vegas Raiders would be different.
What if we just changed one letter? What if we made them the Oakland Graders?
No,
Raiders?
that's terrible.
And their mascot was a teacher.
No, that's even worse. I thought of a cheese
An
grater.
A+. All right, Cam Newton.
Both.
Cam Newton is the next subject. This is going to be
Okay.
a
Oh my
football-heavy show. Because
Yeah.
the Super Bowl is coming up.
It sure is.
Who's playing in the Super Bowl, Mikey?
It's the horses and cats.
Okay, there you go.
Horses
I like
and
that.
cats.
I like that. Horses and cats. There, you
we
go.
go.
But okay, so Cam Newton, you brought this subject up.
Yeah,
What is?
Well, because me and Garrett had a semi-argument 2 nights ago
2
or
nights
so.
ago.
Away from the show, we argue on the show and
See,
off
this
the
is
show.
why we started the show, because we wanted to capture this argument on the show, but now it just seems so.
No, we're gonna go for it
Show.
on this one. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
so,
we were
okay.
talking,
Yeah.
and I was saying that basically the argument boiled down to Cam Newton and how do you feel about Cam Newton? Garrett is a Cam Newton hater. And
dislike
I
Cam
support Cam Newton. I like him. I mean, he's not my favorite player
All
because
right.
I
So
really
we'll
don't have.
we'll do it like this. We'll do it like this. You get 2 minutes on the floor.
Wow. Okay, 2 minutes. I
Or
don't need
what
2
if-
minutes. I don't need 2 minutes.
Oh,
I
you
can
don't
do
need 2
shorter.
minutes.
No.
Why do you like Cam Newton?
Well, I just think he's not. I mean, he's a great football player. What's not to like about him? I mean, he's made it to the Super Bowl. I mean, so he's a dope player, and I don't think he's hurting anyone. The thing Garrett doesn't like about him is how demonstrative. And
Let me say what I don't like about him. Let me say what I
Okay.
don't like about him. What
Wait,
I
is
don't
that,
like.
wait, hold on. Is that all you? That's all you need? It's just
Because he
he's a
doesn't
great
really like
football
him.
player?
He
doesn't
doesn't
really like
What's
him.
not to like about him?
Okay, well, that's his thing. All right, so now you. Why don't you like him?
I don't like him because Garner's made the point of if you don't want him to do that dance, keep him out of the end zone. I'll hear that argument. That's fine, but that's this year when he was undefeated and now he's going to the Super Bowl. I remember when he was a sore loser, sitting on his bench lonely with this towel draped over his head, not talking to any of his teammates.
But I don't know why that matters. I mean, so he was bummed when he lost a football game 2 or 3 years ago. Like, that's not any reason to
You have
hate
to
someone.
act the same way I think, especially when you're the leader of a team. Doesn't matter what position you play, but one of the leaders. You have to win the same way you lose. You win with class, you lose with class.
Yeah, and I don't think that dancing around after you get a first down or a touchdown is
And
really
posing
that
for pictures on
unclassy.
the. I mean, they all do it. The whole team
Yeah.
is posing for pictures on the
Because
sidelines
they were
while the
crushing
game's
them.
still going.
They were crushing them. What do you? I have to stand there and pretend like I'm paying attention and this is really important. And it's 48-7 or something right now. It's
Well, those
48
are,
to
those are
15.
like, they're
Who
all in the
cares?
same union. That's like it's like a brotherhood. That's those are your peers.
It's
those
not
are your
that tight of a
coworkers.
brotherhood. It's not
Yeah,
that
those are
tight
your-
of a brotherhood.
What about when somebody when Cam Newton's not playing for the Carolina Panthers anymore and he has to go play for one of these teams that he showed up that guy. That guy remembers that when Cam Newton showed
good
him
valid
up,
point.
and now I don't want to play with this guy. Well, you know what? I at
you
least
need to
want.
grow. You need to grow up then and play with that guy because you're getting
Oh, he's
paid a
going-
lot of money to do it. And all
He's
he-
going to, but it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is he going to have the same amount of respect for the quarterback that didn't show him up?
But
Is he
I mean,
gonna
all he did was a dance. I mean, that's the other thing. So people get upset because Cam Newton is doing the dab, or
Wait. Doing what? Do it again?
the dab.
Yeah, try.
Is that what it's called? You look like Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, I don't know. I just.
Was that wrong?
I just-
Did I do that the wrong way?
No. I just never seen you do dance. It's just you go
I know
into
things.
clubs now. You
Yeah.
go into clubs now.
I go to
He
clubs
does.
now.
You
I
go to
know
clubs
these
now.
things. I know what's going on.
All right. So what?
But no, I mean, so the worst thing he's doing is what he's dancing. I mean, really, it'd be one thing. It's not like he's like insulting your mother or like peeing on in your cereal or doing something crazy. I mean, what he's doing a little dance. I mean, you're a grown man getting paid millions of dollars, and you're telling me that they're getting upset because someone is dancing around them. Like, I'm sorry,
It's not just dancing. It's
Unsportsmanlike.
It's unsportsmanlike. Conduct. He gets flagged for it. Sometimes it's the coasting into the end zone That time
Catch
when
him.
but there was a time when they did catch him, and they what's his name, Troy Aikman and Joe Buck, who were commenting on the game. Troy Aikman saying there's no excuse for that because they ended up just kicking a field goal because he thought he had the touchdown, and a Saint player came out of nowhere and clean clocked him. Like he actually he had to go through concussion protocol.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
And I'm sorry, you're doing your team a disservice by showboating.
Yeah, but you're also doing your team a huge service by, throwing, Everton had 35 touchdowns this season. I'll give it to you. You lost one touchdown. You got
lots of
35.
people that have done that.
So we ended
Lots
it
of
with
people.
Gardner likes Cam Newton because he's a great football player.
Garner doesn't even like Cam Newton as the
No, I
big
think
thing.
it's okay. I think
And
it's
Garrett hates Cam Newton because he's unsportsmanlike and he dances a lot. On to the next subject.
It's not that I hate Cam Newton.
On to the-
I just think
come
he's-
on. He doesn't even like Cam Newton.
All right, so the thing with football is everyone's betting, no matter where you are. Not even with Vegas. You can bet anywhere with your friends and shit like that.
This is a commercial?
Yeah, try to move it on, move it away from that.
That's
So
about footballs.
one of the crazy things are the prop bets. You can always vote who or bet who's going to win and stuff, but the prop bets are the most interesting things because things are likely to happen. There's some crazy prop bets, but we only have the normal prop bets now. So
I'm glad you broke down what prop bets were for them.
some people don't know.
It's
what
true.
prop
Some
bets.
people don't know. It
Just in
is
case.
true. It is
Just in
true.
case.
That's-
Some viewers
it's
might
true.
not know what prop bets is.
Yeah,
it's true.
Is
A
prop
lot of
bets
our
short for
views-
something?
Propositions?
Proposition bets.
See?
You know what? And a lot of our viewers were in Utah, so they might not know.
And we also might have a lot of viewers that were in theater programs, and so maybe they think prop bets are related to
Exactly. You
props.
never know. You know,
never know.
it's good as a host to explain things very subtle.
No, you did a
Mikey
great
and I
job.
go. Hey, Mikey Garner and I, we go to Broadway all the time when we place prop bets.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, they're going to use a ladder in this one.
It's not a bad idea.
Like
It's not a bad idea.
Like see
Anyways.
that chandelier? That's
Anyways,
coming down.
Okay, so the prop bets. So these I chose 5 from the 40 or whatever prop bets from
I like it. Okay.
You guys are gonna. This will count to your guys' score
Okay.
if you guys get it right. If you
Yeah.
get it wrong,
Whoa.
you minus a point.
This is the only way I'm going to get any points, so let's do it.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right. The first prop bet is which team will score first.
Who, me or Garrett? Which one?
Oh, here we'll go with you.
You want to start with me? Which team will score first?
Yeah.
Yes.
Panthers. Are you writing this down?
Yeah,
Do I need
I'm
to write
writing
this down?
these down just so we have them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Garrett?
Denver Broncos.
That's a bad.
Broncos.
Broncos.
Now, so
And
you
not
guys
just
can
any
choo-
Broncos.
You guys can
The
choose
Denver Broncos.
the horses.
The horses.
You guys can vote the same thing. It's just it counts to your guys' score. You're not trying to beat the other person. You can
Well,
have
I'm
one.
we
trying
are.
to beat
no,
him.
we are. We can't do it.
All right. So it's 5 of them. All right. So the next one is the first team to call a timeout.
Oh, that's going to be the Panthers. Obviously. Doy.
All right. And then
What are you over there?
It's going to be the Broncos. Peyton Manning loves to step up to the line of scrimmage, see something that he's scared of, and call timeout.
Oh, well, interesting.
That's
So is
the
it-
deep sports analysis.
So Broncos.
That's good. That was deep.
The Broncos.
all right. So I'm typing these notes down and I'm trying to abbreviate you guys' name. It's very hard because they both start with G and they both start with GAR.
If only there was a way that we
Yeah.
could record what our bets were and then just listen to it later.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Wow. Oh my god.
I don't know if that's possible.
This is horrible.
I'm glad he's writing all this
All
down.
right. Will the game go in overtime? Yes or no?
No.
No. I wanted to say yes.
I know. I could see it on your face.
I think if it does go in overtime, I think it's really big. All right. First turnover.
First turnover.
Is it done by a fumble or interception?
Oh, it's going to be done by an interception. Yeah. That one's obvious, too. Just think about it for a minute, Garrett.
It's going to be a fumble on the opening kickoff.
You didn't think about it that long.
On the opening kickoff, like the start of the game?
Yeah.
Whoa.
The guy that's running the kickback.
Okay.
A fumble on the opening kickoff.
All right. If you get that, you get 5 points.
I couldn't agree more.
Right.
No, absolutely. Give him. You should get 10 points. Like, come on, see, that's a big call.
Okay,
That's a
we're gonna
big
go
call.
10 points. We're going to go 10
See
points.
that? Remember,
Okay.
when
Okay.
I make a bold claim.
And this is for a slap bet, right?
No.
Oh, I'm down for that. If you guys want to do
Slap
a slap
bet
bet.
live on the air.
No.
Slap bet.
I don't do
Okay.
slap bets.
Okay, then
No
for
fun.
for something else terrible.
If you guys would like to vote for this to be a slap bet, we only should do the slap bet if we get 50 subscribers.
Do a slap bet if we get 50 subscribers.
Right now we have 11.
Oh,
If we get 50,
we're knocking on 50's
this
door.
will be a slap bet. So please share us at our Facebook right here on the screen.
Boom, put it up there.
Am I
Right on the
pointing?
screen.
Am I pointing
or
at it?
email us. Or not. No, go to that, and it'll lead us to our... It's taking over the whole screen, so you can't... Here, this is what Garrett's doing. It's not doing that. But go to our Facebook, to our YouTube, and subscribe to us, like our Facebook page, and blah, blah, blah.
Why does it have to take up the whole screen? Come on, let's have it swoosh in. Swoosh.
Yeah,
Okay,
swoosh
you know-
would look good. It would
you
look
know,
more professional.
Swoosh
All right,
in.
the last prop bet for you guys is who's going to make the longest field goal.
Ooh, Broncos. Broncos are going to be kicking a lot of field goals. They're gonna have more chances.
I'm going to push. There will be no field goals in this game.
No field goals. Wow, look at Garrett with a wild bet.
No field goals?
No field goals in this game. None.
All right.
Nothing but touchdowns. Touchdown city.
Those are like big ones, so I think that's a 5-pointer.
But he's making all these bold claims. How he's getting more points?
All right. That's just.
Whoa, so no field goals? No. Should there be? I should think there should be a penalty or something.
Wait, yeah, no. I'm willing to put 5 points on the line. For
No,
that.
no. Okay,
I'll
so
lose
yeah.
5 points if there is a field goal. I'm
Now
willing to do that.
we're
Yeah,
getting
that's
deep.
true.
All right, sure.
Wait, how about this? How about this? I'll lose
Plus or minus.
I'll lose 5 points if he gets his correct. What did he say? The Panthers.
Okay, you want to do it like that? So if you get it right, you get 1 point.
If he gets it right and
Uh-huh.
I'm wrong on what I called, I'll take -5
This is on the longest field goal.
On the longest field goal?
on longest field goal.
And you're saying there's going to be no field goals?
No field goals.
Wow, bold bets. Okay.
Not a
Boom.
single field goal.
All right, 5 points.
Wow.
All right, cool. So
You know why?
In the book.
Because field goals are for chumps,
All right.
and chumps don't play in the Super Bowl.
Wow. Well, there we go. Boom.
There you
Bold
go.
words.
All right, so
Garrett's just filled with hot takes today,
No.
man.
So to go over it again, team to score first. Garner has the Panthers. Garrett has the Broncos. The first to call timeout. Garner has the Panthers.
Obviously.
Garrett has Broncos. Overtime, both said no. First turnover, interception from Garner.
Bam.
Fumble on the opening kick
Where'd the ball go?
For 10 points.
for 10 points.
For 10
is the
points.
Garrett.
Ooh, big bet. I like it.
Longest field goals, Broncos, and no field goals.
Wow.
No
Boom.
field goals.
No field
No
goals?
field goals. So speaking
gonna be
of,
good.
here's the biggest, I guess, bet. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
I'm calling the Broncos.
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 And so this is for 10 points alone.
Ooh, 10 points alone. I'm
10
calling
points alone.
Broncos
Broncos.
24-20.
Now, do you think Peyton's going to be the first one to get rings from two different teams?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think the Broncos are going to win. I think it's going to be like Peyton's last stand. He had a really
His
bad
last
Super
hurrah.
Bowl last time he went out. I think he's going to redeem himself and ride off on in the sunset.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Garrett?
The Carolina Panthers, 35-14.
Oh, yeah, you got to do the points.
35-14. Wow, interesting. Did you hear mine? I said 24-20 Broncos.
35-14. What was that?
24-20 Broncos.
24-20.
That's Garner Presser's bet. Bam.
All right.
Suckers.
That's for 10 points. If you get the score right, 50 points.
Woo!
No. That's
Wait.
too much.
Hey, how
15.
about this? If you get the points right, if you get it exactly right, you get to host the show. I get to sit in that chair.
Hey, I'm done with that.
I'm down with that.
Okay.
I'm still controlling it from over there.
Yeah.
You get the center.
You don't get to move the camera though.
No.
I want to
Camera-
be, you know,
Now the camera's
because this
over
is my
here.
bad side. I mean, it's just not a
It's
good
the
look.
first time I've agreed with Garrett today. But that is true.
Not
That
a
is his
good
bad
look
side.
right
Not
here.
good.
That
you
is
know?
a bad side.
Then, yeah, you guys should switch then. You guys
Think
just
of it-
naturally sat like this.
Yeah.
We did. I don't know why.
It'd be
I
like
chose
if
to
Two
sit.
Face was on one of these shows. You know
Me
what I
too.
mean? He'd have to be real particular about what side he sat on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Let me get my good
Yeah,
side.
he'd be like,
Well,
guys, I
before-
can't.
It depended on what you were talking about for the day.
Yeah, that's right. He'd be like, well, we got to switch. I'm pissed about this subject.
You know, switch me sides of the table real quick.
Yeah, what else? You got anything else for us, Mikey?
Yeah, so it's towards the end of the show,
Oh, okay.
right?
It sure is.
Prop bets are done. Super Bowl is done.
Well.
Now
Wait,
it's
but
time
Mikey,
for
What's
recommendations.
a prop bet?
It's like when you're
Preposition.
wondering, like, is there gonna be a shrub on
Preposition
stage?
bet.
Preposition?
You know, are they gonna
Preposition.
Prepositions are the worst.
preposition?
Paraphrase.
Yeah.
Towards the box.
Is it gonna be on the box or under the box?
Don't make me do it.
Recommendation time.
Okay.
I forgot who did it first. I think it was Garner or Garrett did it first.
So want me to do it this time?
So Garner, you should.
Bam, that's going to be real easy for me to do because I got a great one for you today.
Mm-hmm.
There's this website that me and Garrett use all the time. It's called
Google?
I've never
revolutionary. Nah, dog,
I think it's going to be big.
I think it might catch on, dude. It might catch on. It might eventually replace my AOL.
You've
account.
got mail.
No, it's this website. It's called In Stock Trades. You can get super cheap comics and graphic novels there. Like, they typically sell things for like 30-40% off. You know, so if you're buying a comic and usually it's like a graphic novel, it's like $27, you can pick it up for whatever 40% of that is, and I'm not going to do the math for you, but it's instocktrades.com.
No, do the math.
So it probably ends up to be about
$100 is probably the best way to do it now.
Well, you do it your way and I'll do it my way, Mikey.
How much percent off? 40%?
Like 40%, 30%, 20% off.
$60.
There you go.
There you go.
Wow.
Broke that down.
Trying to
Good
teach
job.
you some math, really.
Boom.
Yeah.
You can make that a segment.
You guys get an A+.
Garner leads math, yeah.
Yeah.
My recommendation now?
Your recommendation, yes.
Okay, so last week was a... Excuse me. Last week was a comic.
Fear.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. That's pop. It's not called pop. It's called soda.
Yeah, where are you from?
Yeah, you're on the West Coast.
But for my recommendation, it's a song called "Constant Headache" by a band called Joyce Manor, and I don't know. It's one of these weird songs that I like. Most people probably won't like it, but it's like, it's one of these weird like rock songs where the singer doesn't have that good of a voice, but he's just angry about something.
Okay.
And I don't know. It's like grungy,
right.
less than rock.
Say it
but it's
again.
good.
What was the song?
It's "Constant Headache" by Joyce Manor.
On
Awesome.
Spotify?
Is it JOYC? Because just make sure people can find
JOYCE
yeah,
space MANOR. Joyce Manor, "Constant
like a
Headache."
house manor.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very good.
There we go. So
Mikey's
fans,
teaching us English and math.
Oh,
That's like a good host does.
learn something new every day.
Right.
Bam.
So, guys, thank you guys for viewing in. I forgot to give my recommendation.
Yeah,
what are
what's
you
your
recommending?
recommendation?
If you guys play some video games or like love puzzles, because I feel like if someone who's just I
intro.
kind of like puzzles or whatever,
What
It's not for them.
then it's not for them.
It's not for them. They
You
gotta
have
love
to be hard.
puzzles.
You have to be hardcore into puzzles.
You got to get hard for puzzles.
Wow. No.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, there's this game called The Witness. It's on PS4 and or PC. You should play it because it's pretty incredible.
Only if you
I
love
saw some
puzzles.
of it.
Only
I
if you
saw
get
some
hard
of it.
for puzzles.
Only if you get hard for puzzles.
Yeah.
Weird.
I'm going to use that
Yeah,
to describe you
recommendations-
from now on.
Always get weird. Recommendations, we shouldn't do
It was
them.
always weird.
Always
But
weird.
anyways, fans, thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you,
Remember,
fans.
Thank you.
Keep
if we get
voting
to
for
50
me, everybody.
subscribers, it will turn into a slap bet
Yeah.
after the Super Bowl.
Yep.
To remember to check us out on Facebook.com and
Remember
email us.
to vote for Garrett.
Vote for Garrett. Who looked better today? Garrett.
I don't need to shill.
Just to make sure they both have the same type of name. That's Garrett or
That's me.
Ghost.
Yeah.
Or Ghost or Baby Bird.
I like it.
Yeah.
So many names.
There's that. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.
See you guys next week. I think the next week after that will probably be live. If not, we're going to do the same thing like this.
Mikey's just too busy for life.
It's way
I'm
too
just
busy.
too busy.
He's
you know?
popular, folks.
I'm popular.
He's a real
Too
popular.
popular.
Bye.
Adios.